Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and very good morning. Today, I will present about my final year project. My final year project title was Automated Zebra Blinds. Along this presentation, we will get through to student background, introduction of this project, scope of this project implementation, outcome of the project and discussion, and lastly conclusion and recommendation. All, my name is Muhammad Fizam bin Abdul Rahman. I'm from 3DEK Section 1. My project is Automated Zebra Blind. I get the supervision from Dr. Wan Muhammad Buhari bin Wan Daud. For this slide, we will get through into introduction. From creation of zebra blind, user can control the amount of light that enter their home and keep the ventilation in good condition. Basically, the zebra blind was upgraded item from a curtain. A curtain was most the important thing to each house to keep the lighting and ventilation in good condition. Yet, to good to get a good quality of curtain is quite expensive and hardly to maintain its condition because it was made from fabric. This project is an upgradable of existing system to make the project more futuristic. By using the Internet of Things (IoT) technology, a wireless or automatic control which can travel with information from any distance. This shows that people nowadays can do something while just sit and press on their smartphone. Within the technology emerge, this project can easily create. Next, each microcontroller will detect the command from one smartphone if they set in the same server of hotspot. This is because the project use Blink application, a application that produce a out token to connect to a microcontroller. Next, we move to project objective. The aim of final project that conducted by electrical engineering for diploma course is to implement the knowledge and skill that been learned along the course. For this project, we have to give a prototype of invention individually. This project is to control their own zebra blind with their smartphone from a distance and operate the multiple zebra blind at the same time. This shows that a user can control their own zebra blind via from their smartphone after installing the Blink application. They also can they also can run multiple zebra blind at the same time using one smartphone. Now we move to scope of the project. This project will consist of creating a device that will automatically operate command from the user by using Internet of Things function from a smartphone. The Blink application will activate the command by pushing the button that been designed and set up. Then, it reaches the microcontroller by using hotspot from the smartphone when it activates. The project also used DC motor as the control unit and Node MCU 8226 as the microcontroller. In this project, a relay module been used to connect two way of trigger. Now we move to project implementation. This project supposed to get the zebra blind moved by using smartphone. The project use Blink application that user can get from Google Play Store for Android or App Store for iOS. After the Node MCU, after that, the Node MCU will receive the command that been coded. Within the out token, the command will trigger the Node MCU, which trigger the relay module to run the motor. This is the one of the trigger that to the activation of the motor. The second trigger was external supply connected to a switch plug. The switch will flow the direct current to the motor. With two ways of activation, this project will run more efficiency. Next, we take a look on Blink application setup. After installing the application, we need to select the microcontroller for the project. For this project, I use ESP8226. Then, a dialog box will appear that tells the out token for this project sent via email that registered earlier. After that, we need to select the trigger for our project. In this project, I use two push button. This push button is more convenient to my project because this is because I can on and off repeatedly. With that, I can fully control the zebra blind as I want to make the zebra blind fully cover the window or not. I label it up and down to represent the movement of the motor. Next was the selection input for the trigger. The input in Blink application must be set in the programming coding. The common problem that user always face was the input in the programming is not according to the Blink application input. In this slide also show there are two pictures. At the top was the example of out token that been sent via email by Blink application. This out token then need to be copied to the programming coding as shown in the picture at the bottom of the slide. Next, we move to outcome project and discussion. In the next slide is project outcome design. As we can see here, this is the final outcome from my project. The main component is the zebra blind itself that connected to two different motors that move in different direction. I also use two-way plug to complete the whole circuit. The power supply for the motor was 6-volt battery and adapter 5 port to power the Node MCU. For this slide, it shows the project demonstration for my project. Firstly, as you can see, the blink button push and the zebra blind moving upward. Secondly, the zebra blind moving downward as the button press down. While at this time, I use the external power supply to move the zebra blind upward. And this time, I use downward external power supply to move the zebra blind downward. So within the demonstration, you can see I having a bad thing that I need to control my zebra blind because the motor move too fast. This is because I have having wrong calculation to the motor and power supply, because the my power supply module has make a problem a day before the demonstration. In this project, I used two DC motor that move in two different directions. At the right was DC motor that move downward if the given input. It will rotate the zebra blind and move the sheet downward, while at the left was DC motor that move upward, which make the zebra blind rotating and move the sheet upward. If these two motor given input, the zebra blind will not rotate because the motor rotating in both directions. In this project, I also use relay module to control the motor with two activation ways. The first way is using Node MCU that connected to the Blink application, and the second way is external supply to that controlled by the switch plug. In the planning of this project, I would use the power supply module 12 volt that convert 240 VAC to 12 volt 12 VDC. Unfortunately, there are some problems occur that make the voltage regulator burn, which happened before the demonstration date. To make the project to making the project fully functional and run, I use 6 volt battery to be replacement for the power supply. As you can see in the demonstration, the project run but have some error in calculation that make the demonstration not smooth as I want. This is the last slide was conclusion and recommendation. As we can get in this project, automated zebra blind can be used from residential to office at different sizes. The system uses a simple command from Blink application that is easy to use for free of charge. The system approached the futuristic element in the 21st era with technology most used. This also can reduce time management of zebra blind in quiet quantity, which achieve the objective of this project. For recommendation to this project, I would like to use AC motor that can solve power supply problem. As you can see in the demonstration, I having a bad day to make this project fully functional and run. In the future work, adding feature a sensor that open automatically and close during day and night, humidity reader and temperature sensor to the zebra blind itself. The humidity was the important factor when looking for the comfort at the house. For the temperature sensor, it will detect and read the temperature outside the house, so the user can see it safe or comfort to be outside at that moment. That is all from me. Thank you for lending your time and ear. I hope all of us is in great condition. And this is my information regarding if it require me to do Q&A. Thank you and Assalamualaikum.